This is the question that I get asked so many times. Are you gay if you are a straight male or a straight female and you are in love with a transgender person of the opposite sex? This is a hard one. This is also a bit of a controversial one as well. So hello everyone, my name is Automacedo and I'm a coach to help you live your best life and find your true purpose. And you can schedule a free consultation over at automacedo.com/coaching. And today we're talking about, are you gay if you're in love with a transgender person? You'll be amazed how many times I get asked this question. So we're going to talk about that in today's video, so enjoy it. A question I get asked quite often is if a man is gay if they are in love with a transgender woman. This is quite a complex topic, and you may be wondering if you are gay if you are in love with a woman who was initially born a male. A transgender male to female individual is someone who was born a male and transitioned to a female, often by presenting as a woman, hormones, and surgery. Likewise, a female to male is the inverse, a man who was born as a female and transitioned socially and medically to become a male. While a cisgender individual is someone who identifies as the birth sex and doesn't transition. So, you may be wondering, if you are a cisgender person that is in love with a transgender person of the opposite sex, does that make you gay since they were initially the same sex as you? The short answer is no. But it's actually a bit more complex than that. I will give specific examples to help break this down and express my beliefs on this topic. So is it true that you are gay if you're a straight male and are in love with a transgender male to female individual? Or are you also gay if you are a female in love with a man who was born as a female and transitioned to a male? It's not so much of a yes or no answer to this. There are certain variations that can occur that can question your sexuality and your sexual orientation and to what you are acceptable to when it comes to a sexual relationship with this individual. If you are a cisgender man and you are in a relationship with a transgender woman, then you may be wondering if you're gay. But what makes you think that? Is it because you don't consider the trans woman to be a woman? Perhaps she looks and acts like a woman, but you still have the idea in your mind that she was once a male and must make her still male, right? The honest truth is, your reasoning is valid since the trans woman isn't a cisgender female. She transitioned using hormones and surgery to get where she is today. But nothing can change the fact that she is and will always be biologically a male. You may think you're gay since you love someone who isn't really a female, and to a degree, that is true, but you have to look more towards your actions to determine your sexuality. If a trans woman doesn't present well as a woman, and she's not taken many steps to be a woman, such as not having sex reassignment surgery, meaning she still has her male anatomy, then you wanting to engage in sexual acts with them would indeed be a sign that you are gay or bisexual. This is because a straight man wants a woman and sexually wants to be with a woman with female genitals. Since the trans woman has male genitals, there's absolutely nothing feminine about that, and thus you engaging in sexual acts with this person would make you, at the very least, bisexual. However, there is another layer of complexity, and that is, you may not like other men, but rather only cisgender women and trans women regardless of their genitals. This can fit into another category where you are fine with male genitals, but only on a person who visually presents as a woman. But the fact remains, a straight man would not be comfortable with engaging in sexual acts with another person that has male genitals. Alternatively, if you're straight and in love with a trans woman who has had surgery, and you treat her like you would a cisgender woman, including sexual acts, then your interest is not in the male genitals, and thus would not be bisexual or gay. This is a complex and controversial topic, but the easy explanation is that if you think you're straight, but are fine having sex with someone that has the same genitals as you, then you're not straight. You may not necessarily be bisexual or gay, but it's not possible to consider yourself to be straight. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. Being in love with someone who is transgender doesn't necessarily mean that you are gay. Because if you're a male, a straight male who's in love with a female, and the person looks like a female, but they were born as a male, but have transitioned to a female, then technically you are still straight then. But if there's a sexual relationship at play, and this transgender woman has not had any surgery, and she still has male anatomy, and you're engaging with sexual acts with that, then that's not something a straight man would do. So you really have to start to question, like, okay, maybe then you're in love with the person. You're in love with this individual. Maybe you don't like other male genitals on other people. Maybe it's just fine with this one person. You may be truly in love with the individual. That's not technically straight, I suppose, because being straight means for a male that you are in love with a female and female anatomy as well. Female having sexual relationship with a female in a way that makes you straight. So it can be quite complex, but that is the way that I see it. But I'm curious to know what your thoughts are about it as well. Be sure to check out the amazing merchandise over at Asphodel Shop for some inspiring designs. I'm sure you'll find something amazing. Also, become a member. $5 up and above will get you early access to new content months before it is publicly available to anyone else. And I'm really curious to hear what your thoughts are on this topic and how you view things. Let me know. You all take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.